Welcome back. You are watching the training video series on Oracle Learning Cloud. In this video, we will talk about use cases that require an ongoing assignment process and whether it can be automated. We will introduce the concept of learning initiatives, how they work, few known issues and workarounds. Let's look at two use cases. First one, all newly joined employees are required to complete ethics and business conduct training within 30 days from the date of joining. Second, all employees are required to complete fire safety training within 2 weeks of joining a manufacturing unit of an organization. You can see both the situations can have employees joining around the year. Therefore, the training has to be made available on an ongoing basis as the new employees join. So if a learning specialist were to implement the use cases which we just saw, it would be as follows. Day 1, find new hires, assign them ethics course as required assignment due in 30 days. Day 2, find new hires since previous day, assign ethics course as required assignment and due in 30 days. Repeat this each day. That is, keep looking for new employees and assign them the mandatory course every day. That would mean a lot of repetitive work for a learning specialist. Learning Initiative automates this process and frees up a learning specialist from this repetitive work by setting the assignment process on autopilot. So, a learning initiative is an automated way to assign learning to a group of learners based on specific business rules. It can run for a specific time period or forever until cancelled. It can target groups of learners based on variety of learner criteria. It can create learning assignment of different types, voluntary, required, and recommended, and with variety of assignment rules. Specialists can create a learning initiative from administrator work area, either from the learners page, go to learning initiatives, or from the learning catalog, go to the specific learning item on which the initiative has to be created, go to the learners info tile and to the learning initiatives link. Then it is a three-step process similar to how learning assignment is created. Select initiative type and provide initiative details, then select the learner group and then define advanced rules. Now let's see by means of screenshots how learning initiative is created. Here we see learning specialist goes to a course and learners info tile to learning initiatives tab and selects add initiative to create learning initiative of the desired type. Specialist selects required learning initiative as seen in the screenshot. Specialist can then provide initiative name or use the auto suggested name, provide a description, select initiative start date and stop date. For assign as field, specialist can select self or select from the list of values or aliases such as office of CEO, security, legal, etc. Specialist can enter any text to display to the learners in the with this note field. It is optional for voluntary and recommended initiatives. Initial due date needs to be specified for the learners identified on the initiative start date. Ongoing due date is the due date in days for the new learners identified after the initiative start date. These two due dates apply only to required learning initiative. Learning request details section is useful if specialist wants to create a request approved assignment and capture request related info. Next step is to choose learner group who should be covered with this learning initiative. The learner group can be selected in any of the three ways that we have seen before at the time of creating learning assignments, that is using BI analysis or using organization hierarchy of employee directs or employee org, or choose from any of worker attributes or existing assignment attributes. The third step is to configure the advanced rules for the learning initiative. The advanced rules setup is similar to the learning assignment advanced rules. We have seen them in detail in the learning assignment creation process. Please refer the video on fundamentals of learning assignments to learn about the advanced rules. There is one rule which is specific to learning initiatives, and that is learner reconciliation. You can see that on the bottom of this screenshot. When enabled, it triggers withdrawing of learning assignments for learners who are no longer part of the initiative target audience. Required course initiative, similar to required course assignments, has advanced rules for validity, expiration, and renewal that you can see in the highlighted red boxes on the screenshot. Learning Initiative relies on two ESS jobs that enables it to continuously create assignments. One process identifies new learners for assignment creation or existing learners whose assignment needs to be removed since they do not meet the learner criteria. This process is called Evaluate Person IDs for Assignment Rule. Another job is Reconcile Dynamic Assignments, which creates assignments for newly identified learners or withdraws assignments for existing learners identified by the previous job. Together, these two jobs create assignments on an ongoing basis. Both the jobs have to be run in sequence, one after the other. Both these jobs need to be scheduled to run daily. Scheduling of ESS jobs require administrators access. Navigate to Tools, Schedule Processes. Schedule the first job, which is Evaluate Person IDs for Assignment Rule, to run daily, say at 1 a.m. Next, schedule Reconcile Dynamic Assignments ESS job to run daily, say at 6 a.m. Two important things to note here. First, ensure that Evaluate Person IDs for Assignment Rule job is run first. Second, customer should schedule the second ESS job, which is Reconcile Dynamic Assignments job, in such a way that it starts only after the first job is completed. Let's see in screenshots how the ESS jobs are scheduled. Go to the navigator on the top left and select Tools, Scheduled Processes, or alternatively from the icons on the home page. Then click on Schedule New Process. In the pop-up, to search and select ESS job using name, enter Evaluate Person IDs for Assignment Rule and click OK. On the Process Details pop-up, click on Advanced button to see the advanced scheduling options. Go to the Schedule tab, select the option using a schedule, select frequency as daily, provide start date and time, provide end date and time. In this example, the first ESS job is scheduled to run daily at 1 a.m. for next 2 years. In the same way, you would schedule the second ESS job, which is a Reconcile Dynamic Assignments job, to run daily and after the first ESS job. Let us now look at two known issues with learning initiatives that you should be aware about. First one is edit initiative. That is when you want to modify an existing initiative using edit initiative. So if you modify the existing initiative with a different set of learners and submit it before the original initiative assignment process has not completed, it may result in duplicate assignment for some or all learners. Workaround to this problem is that you should modify an existing initiative only after the initial set of assignments are created and completed. And you can check this by going to Tools, Scheduled Processes, and see that Generate a list of people from analysis report process is completed. Okay, only when it is in the completed status, you should edit the initiative. So the fix for this is being worked upon and the ETA for the fix is to be confirmed. The second known issue with learning initiatives is that if dynamic reconcile assignments ESS job is run before the evaluate person ID job is completed, this may lead to incorrect assignment creation for learners. Workaround is to schedule the two ESS jobs such that the second ESS job starts only after the first one is completed. To determine how much gap should be there between the two jobs, you should consider few things such as the number of initiatives you have or planned in future, monitor the ESS job for their completion times for peak loads, and then schedule ESS jobs with an adequate time gap based on their completion times. The fix for this issue is being worked upon and the ETA is to be confirmed. So with that, we have come to the end of this topic on fundamentals of learning initiatives. Hope you found it useful. Please check out other videos from this training series.